Blog Talk Radio.
I don't know. Something about this song. It's that time of year. Wait a minute. It's that time of day. Hey! 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 Welcome to the Big Sports Lowdown. I am Big Low. This is my co-host. That is Mr. Mark Miller.
Hello.
The one and only. Or is that the one and lonely?
One and only.
Depends on how grumpy the girl gets, huh?
Yeah, I guess. Or if the Seahawks lose.
I was gonna say old lady, but you ain't old and she ain't
It's
old,
true.
so. Hey, don't mention in that yet.
That makes you kind of.
That is a nice sweater he's wearing. I'm kind of liking that.
Old school.
So it's that time of year. It is Christmas time, holiday time. I'm not one of those happy holidays guys. I'm Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving. It's what it's been for 100 years. It's well, probably longer than that.
Exactly.
Probably about 400 years. Good Lord.
But
But, you know, I like doing cool things. I like doing things for people. I like helping out. Thanksgiving, we fed 12 families.
and you still have leftovers.
Well, shoot, that was just at home. That was just at home. I mean, we had people in and out of the house all day long. So, you know, when people don't have, or people don't have a family, their family's somewhere else, I open the door. You know, every year for Christmas and Thanksgiving, it's one of those things. My father taught me when I was young. You know, help those people that need help, or help those people that don't have. And you know, if you're working on Thanksgiving and you can't be with the family, swing by Big Low's place real quick, grab a plate of food, and go. You know, I mean, why not be able to enjoy the holidays?
Hey, that's what it's for, man. Getting together with other people and
Amen.
staving off the winter blues, man.
That's what it's about.
That's what it's about.
Up over Mark's shoulder there, you can see a little bit of the flyer that I've got. It's my little Christmas time flyer. I don't know which way I'm showing right now because I don't know where Zan's at, but I'm showing both ways, so, you know, it's one of those things. Big Low, every Christmas, does Santa's biggest helper. And I love doing this. Every year, I put together 300 envelopes, 8 by 11. And each envelope is assigned 8 by 10 or a certificate for gift cards, oil changes, gift certificates to different restaurants. Dermafex Tattoo this year put in a couple $50 gift certificates, and then I'm also doing the raffle for $10 a piece. The top prize in that is go to a game with Big Low, unless you like $500 worth of Visa gift card, because that's the other prize.
Nice.
As well as a $250 Safeway card, front row for Mariners, front row for Sounders. I've got artwork. One of the girls that I know from Twitter, she's doing a piece of Richard Sherman that's just freaking amazing. I mean, anybody that can draw, it's like Charlie. We had Charlie on a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. That guy was
Speaking of which, the Russell Wilson painting.
Is it raffle?
I don't know if he's going to be able to put it up in that or not, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure I can jerk
See,
it out of him.
I might actually try to go after that thing, so. Would make some nice wall art.
So, you know, it's that time of year. We've got a bunch of sponsors on board. I mean, I can thank a ton of people. Red Robin, Whitecap Frozen Yogurt and Beerian, now serving happy hour, Monday to Thursday at 4:30 to 6:30. Emerald City Smoothie and Beerian, Dan up there, he's awesome. He's been like my smoothie king for, geez, years and years. Cam Chancellor just put in some really kick butt stuff. He signed a ton of photos for me, number one, but Cam Chancellor gave me some really cool swag to throw in. Some shoes, some gloves.
Ooh.
So, you know, there's sports memorabilia in these
Nice.
envelopes. There's Bobby Wag, B-Wags. That dude's awesome.
Ooh.
You know, he did a signing at the Pro Shop a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Nobody there. I mean, nobody. He had time to sit there and sign their whole stack of photos, which most guys, well, I should say a few of the guys throughout the year don't. But if B-Wags would have had the game he had in Miami, before he did the signing, that freaking line would have been as long as Cam Chancellor's was.
A few weeks ago, Peter King said something about Wags should be Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Really?
He's getting no love or looks from anybody even. So it's just.
See, I didn't hear that. And
when I read that, I was like,
agree.
Yes, thank you very
Bobby
much.
Wagner.
That was the guy I wanted in the draft the most. When we had that draft pick, I was like, Bobby Wags, best pick of the whole draft.
I thought
I think Russell Wilson.
I've been watching.
I believe Russell Wilson.
There we go. That's my dog. That's why you're my co-host, because you actually come around to some of the stuff I said.
He was a steal.
You know, I think Bobby Wagner, he's almost got as much talent as our guest that we got today.
Really? Who would that be?
Well, I can't spoil the fun yet, but well, I guess I already did because I put it out there on Facebook and Twitter. So we got that beautiful woman from the Seattle Mist. I think she goes by the name of J-Hop 5.
That would be Jessica.
She's got a lot of little nicknames. I mean, Hoppy. I've heard Hop on Top. I've heard all kinds of different stuff of this woman, but I would call her Sheast Mode.
Sheast Mode.
Yeah, because she goes into her own female form of Beast Mode. And so putting a she with a Beast Mode would be Sheast Mode. I think it's fitting.
So does she have, like, Sheastquake? What is that for, like?
She has caused Sheastquake. ShoWare Center, when she picks off that ball and she starts turning the other way, that place just goes crazy. It's like, oh shoot, what's happening? Help me, mama! I mean, it's just
train
crazy.
Going through Kent, man.
It's about like a train.
Hey, shout out to the homies.
Oh yeah, that was a senseless plug, but I love it.
You gotta get some love, man.
I'll always do the senseless plugs, man. We got
exactly. We got to.
Oh man, oh man. I mean, you know, we got a ton of support for the big Santa's Biggest Helper thing this year. Washington Stealth. I love that organization. Those people, they're my tops. You know,
you haven't seen,
as far as watching a game and cheering for a game,
it's amazing.
Mist is #1 for me, but the organization of the Washington Stealth, they've gotten on board with my Santa's Biggest Helper.
They've done a lot.
They kicked in 2 4-packs, VIP action. You get to go down, take a little tour of the locker room and all that stuff, and you get to meet a player, or maybe 2 or 3. You get a 4-pack to the game of your choice throughout the year.
Wow.
Season starts here in January. It's coming up really soon, and I can't wait! Because I love watching stealth action.
If you haven't seen lacrosse,
almost as much.
Outdoor lacrosse is amazing, but indoor lacrosse is unreal.
Box lacrosse,
yeah,
man.
It's awesome. It's great. It's way
They almost hit as hard as the girls.
Oh yeah, they hit hard, man, and they carry sticks doing it. It's like hockey, except you could hit the guy above the head.
I've seen as big as hits at stealth games as I do. Like I've said it 1,000 times. I can't stop saying it. Those girls, if they were on an equal scale, man to woman, those women. I mean, it's phenomenal. They hit, and they don't stop. You know. We saw it a couple of years ago with one of their old quarterbacks. She just kept getting up and fighting. We won't mention any names because, you know, it's the past, and the past is the past. Can you get past that? Hey, you can go ahead and cough, Chris. It's okay. Coach Chris says, I got him all choked up over there, and I love it because I'm the coach today. So, yes, do what I say. You understand me, boy? Oh, man. Lots to talk about on my website. BigSportsLowdown.com. I'd like you to go there. I don't care if you can only donate $1. If all my Facebook followers, all my Twitter followers, all my friends, just donate $1 to $5. A friend of mine, Nisha, she's one of my Twitter buds. Her friend Allison put a page together on behalf of Stan and Melissa. Stan and Melissa are a couple that got married just a little while back. They moved to Yakima to try and start their whole new life together, and unfortunately, Melissa contracted some kind of heart problem. This totally tore them apart. She had to move back down to Oregon. We don't want her in Oregon. We want her in Washington. And she's got a ton of bills. It threw their whole life in an uproar. Right now, they're living in separate locations. They're married, for crying out loud. They're not having marital problems. So go to my webpage, look at the little link that's off to the right-hand side on my main page it's created by Allison Culver, and just check it out. If you can donate, I love you. If you can't, I understand. It's that time of year. So, lots of stuff to talk about in sports world.
Plenty.
How about the debacle over in Pullman, huh?
Which one? The punch? Or
the one where ASJ got knocked on it. You know, Austin Sylverian Jenkins is a tough kid. I've watched that kid since he was in high school. I won't ever forget the game that they played against Rogers. It was a playoff game. Rogers was down like 18 points and came back and beat those guys. And it was phenomenal. But ASJ's a big kid and he can take some crud. But he didn't take it from that fan.
It was gutless.
Well, what was that dude, Debo? You got knocked out.
Pretty much.
What was that on?
Friday. That would be the first Friday movie.
Good Lord, man. I mean, what possesses a Coug to do that? Come on, Coug.
Gutless move out there. You gotta say, why are you punching a guy when he's not looking in a crowd after you just won? Why aren't you celebrating? Why are you out there acting like a jackass, if I could say that?
You can say that. You can say that.
Enjoy the win, guys. Don't pull that kind of crap. Literally, don't pull that crap. You know,
that was horrible.
That was horrible. It's disgusting.
Oh man, the game.
For a Husky fan, that would also be disgusting, wouldn't it?
Kind of almost embarrassed to be wearing this hat. Not really, because
18-point comeback, biggest in Africa Cup history ever.
Isn't that amazing?
Amazing.
You know.
I always say this about something.
I never dreamed that would happen.
When it comes to Cougar football, weird stuff always happens in Martin Stadium.
The other word for weird stuff happens. So
weird stuff would be flukish wins.
Manure occurs.
Pretty much, exactly. I was just trying to be clean.
Oh, that's clean.
I could have said it the other way.
I know, huh?
But it's just one of those things. Weird stuff happens in Pullman. I mean, the Snow Bowl, the game. I mean, a couple days ago. There's a lot of those. Chuck Nelson missing. You know, you got to look at stuff. Weird things happen in Pullman, Washington.
Yeah.
The game where they beat USC where they shouldn't have, where Pete Carroll should have won his first national championship possibly that year. I mean, weird stuff happens in Pullman, Washington. That's just how that game was. I don't think it'll happen again in Seattle unless Mike Leach can actually get his players in there next season, but...
In the newspaper today, I was reading something about the fact that he thinks he's going to lose more players. So it's you know, and then he said Marquise Wilson recanted everything. How the hell do you recant something that you already did? I mean, it's done. It's over, dude. You screwed up. It's kind of like a couple football players that I know and love.
The thing I love though was Leach made some comment after that where he said, "We don't want your type. If you want to be lazy or be coddled or something to that effect, then we don't want you. There's plenty of other coaches who will." And I love that. It's a General Patton style act, you know, and I love that kind of thing about a coach, you know.
Yeah,
I don't like the new age coaching,
man.
I like the old school kind of Lombardi types that, you know, my way or the highway, you know.
Yeah.
That's the way.
My father used to say, "Shit or get off the pot."
Bingo.
I think I can say that. I just did. Cage Sports Saturday night. Cage Sport 22, Saturday at Emerald Queen Casino. Are you going to be there? I know I am. I'll be sitting in the front row watching my boy Julian Juicy J. Irosa. Check out my Facebook page. The profile pic, he did these really cool hats and it's got the big Sports Lowdown logo on the side. I can't wait. Thank you, Mindy. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to wear my hat. And I think I'm going to pick up a few more because some of my viewers might want them. Heck, my co-host might even want them.
I might want one. They are pretty cool hats.
Some good fights on Saturday. The big title bout for heavyweights is William Weidler. This dude, William Weidler. I don't know a whole lot about him, but I know if you get punched by this dude, it hurts. And then Anthony Hamilton. He's 7-2, looking to retain the big title. Julian's got a featherweight title bout with Drew Brokenshire on Saturday, and I like the name Brokenshire because Julian's one of those guys that takes not easily broken and makes it easily broken.
Easily broken.
That dude's so fun to watch. We got this new thing where at the end of his fight, comes out of the ring, and he just jumps off the ring and whoop, into my arms. It's just pretty badass. I like that. Kind of miss the old days when Squatch would do it down at the airport.
Those were good old days. Hey, they'll be coming again soon.
Yeah, but there's a lot of good fights Saturday night at Emerald Queen Casino, December 1st, 2012. Be there. or go be in a square and watch boxing. I mean, that's kind of all there is to it. So, got all that stuff out of the way. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, we handled the charity event, the big thing on, on the webpage. If you go to the webpage, bigsportslowdown.com, check out Allison's little help her friends thing, because it means a lot to us. So, Zan, you're the man in the control booth. Can you, let's hear a little something from my buddy Danny. Danny Pitts. I've known this dude since he was a little guy. And now he's a big guy. I mean, he makes me look small. Seriously, he makes me look small. I mean, this dude is big. And I used to think I was big, but now I'm kind of medium, so I guess it goes with it. But he goes by Deranged Pit, and he did this really cool song called The Hawk Gang. So y'all got to check this out. Zan, roll that tape, and we're going to swap a little something here, and we'll get some guests on the show. See you in a minute.
Seattle, 12th man, stand up, Deranged Pit, T-Kill, Tad, let's go. I'm all in, earn everything, compete. In the words of Snyder and Coach P, an opposition know our talent is so deep that they have night terrors of talents and long feet. It's real in the field, you better come with your cleats on. We sprinting out the tunnel with the Dr. Dre beats on. We're so clean, thanks to Nike for the new fits. A lot of people hating Boss fam, think they too sick. That dark beast blue with that light wolf gray got us looking like some creatures, y'all looking like the prey. The evergreen line mixed in with the white, plus the feathers on the digits got us about to take flight. It's on sight, all that talking, you can miss me. If you want it with my squad, we can meet up at the 50 and call the toss in the air at the same time. I elect to receive, now it's game time. You see the people in the crowd, that's the Hawk Gang. Out of AC screaming loud, that's the Hawk Gang. I rock through and lime green like the Hawk Gang. I rep the Hawk Gang, cause it's Hawk Gang. You see the people in the crowd, that's the Hawk Gang. Out of AC screaming loud, that's the Hawk Gang. I rock through and lime green like the Hawk Gang. I rep the Hawk Gang, cause it's Hawk Gang. It's way deeper than X's and O's. When the ball's kicked off, non-threats get exposed. Our special team serves, their methods leave burns. It's a fair catch or run, all the rest will be earned. It starts with a line, sprint downfield with Leon the Machine with the ball right behind. He moves like the Flash, one blink then he gone. He gon' break for the zone, now he taking it home. It's a 4-round bout, you wanna last through the fight. First you gotta go through Hill, Wagner, and Wright. Big Red, me, Bane, and Jason Jones will leave a back on his back for trying to take it home. Guy and Johnson for certain, True still at it. Chris Clemens caused havoc in the speedster is Irvin when the D is emerging. You bound to get smacked by Cam, picked by Browner, E.T. or Sherman. You see the people in the crowd, that's the Hawk Gang. Out of AC screaming loud, that's the Hawk Gang. I rock through and lime green like the Hawk Gang. I rep the Hawk Gang, cause it's Hawk Gang. You see the people in the crowd, that's the Hawk Gang. Out of AC screaming loud, that's the Hawk Gang. I rock through and lime green like the Hawk Gang. I rep the Hawk Gang, cause it's Hawk Gang. Old Kung, old Miguel, Carpenter, McKiston. Got the left side on lock, pay attention. Hunger under center, above him is a winner. Matt Flynn or Russell Wilson, neither one of them's a killer. Reno Giacomini, Sweezy, Moffitt. Keep the right side shut down and form a pocket. Russell takes a 5-step drop, then he cocks it. It's the rocket, nothing you do can stop it. He'll toss it to Baldwin, Sidney, Braylon, Obu or Golden Tate. We're not playing, their red zone threats and our ends are the pillars. Ev Moore, Ant McCoy, and Zach Miller. Our backfielders move with the steam. Mike Robinson, the full slick moving in between. Turbin, the Hulk, and the Beast Mode Lynch running straight downhill, bulldozing your defense. You see the people in the crowd, that's the Hawk Gang. Out of AC screaming loud, that's the Hawk Gang. I rock through and lime green like the Hawk Gang. I rep the Hawk Gang, cause it's Hawk Gang. You see the people in the crowd, that's the Hawk Gang. Out of AC screaming loud, that's the Hawk Gang. I rock through and lime green like the Hawk Gang. I rep the Hawk Gang, cause it's Hawk Gang.
Sure can't wait till the Seahawks get a clue and put one of the two songs that I've got coming on my show today. I mean, maybe both. I'd rather hear both. Got to hear these songs at CenturyLink Field, because that's motivation for these boys. I know they've heard Hawk Gang, because I've played it for quite a few of the guys, and they love it. They love that song. They love the power. And, you know, Seahawks are long overdue for a big hit. I mean, Supersonics had one back in the day. Mariners had one. I mean, I guess it was kind of a song for the Mariners. I don't know. It's just kind of came the Mariners anthem, so to speak. Who let the dogs out? Good God. But in studio now, probably two of my favorite people that I know on this planet. Love them both dearly. They're great friends. If I was in jail, I'd probably call Chris before I called Jessica, but these are two people that I could count on. If I was in jail and had to get out, I could probably call them. Welcome to the show, Chris Michaelson, coach of the Seattle Mist, and Miss Jessica. Gee, many Christmas can this woman hit? Hopkins. What's up?
How's it going?
Another beautiful day in the neighborhood, you know? I mean, what can I say? It's post-Thanksgiving, pre-Christmas time. Got a game coming up. You know,
Yes,
I mean,
we do.
Those needle fiends, they're always smacking their little paw right there, you know? I've been smacking everything waiting for missed football. Come on now. Can we just get some games going here?
Amen.
I mean, you got to have a little bit, Paul. You're the coach.
Yeah, we got a little bit of pull. We got a Pacific Cup coming up, so that's
Pacific Cup. Can you be more specific about the Pacific Cup?
Pacific Cup's going to be basically the first international matchup between the opposite countries. So we've done international play, but never played international.
The All-Star games.
But it was always U.S.
All fantasy.
Yeah,
league.
so it was internal though. It was U.S. against U.S. But this is the Canada versus U.S. So
Nice.
and Seattle Mist gets to represent the U.S.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
They
So-
picked the perfect team to do it.
That's correct.
And the perfect fans, well, I'm leaning towards the fact that they picked the perfect fans because you guys sell out your games.
That's correct.
I don't think anybody else really does, do they?
No, there's some other markets that do pretty good though, but we're definitely one of the top markets, if
And I
not the
should've-
top market.
Sorry to stop you there, but I should have added this to Chris's title. This is the Lingere Football League's Coach of the Year sitting next to me. Okay?
2-time?
You know how hard it is to get this guy in the studio? I've tried and tried and tried and been big time twice.
Oh,
Man, I thought he was going to come in one time. Thought he was going to call in the other time. Nope. Nope. Sorry, folks. The park is closed.
I was just still butthurt that I wasn't the first guest asked on. That's all.
My bad. But, you know, I mean, I saw this little interview you did with Miss Lauren Gardner.
Yes.
And she said, you're kind of good looking. I was just like, wait a minute here. That's Chris Michaelson, Coach of the Year woman. Are you serious? Kind of good looking? I mean, you're in a locker room with 20 freaking beautiful women.
That was an awkward interview. So I think
I
she had a
can
couple
imagine
cocktails there.
I can imagine a few people had a couple of cocktails that night.
Yeah.
It was a big celebration. Jessica, you took home a couple nice little trophies that night, didn't you?
I did.
Not just one.
Well, one and then the team award.
Yeah,
Team of the year.
that's pretty cool. I mean, Seattle Mist, Team of the Year,
Yep.
Coach of the Year, I think League MVP. What was your...
Mortaza, Commissioner's Award.
Shit, that's better than that.
Yeah.
Oops, I said that word again. Gosh, I keep saying that. What's going on? What was it like? I mean, you know...
But don't forget, we got fan number one.
Hey, I forgot about that part. Our award.
Yeah, that's the best
The
award.
Misfits took home Fans of the Year. Yep, what? See Mist, see what? See Mist, see what? I kind of like that. I got to try that this
There
year.
you
I
go.
think so.
I got about
Get it going.
15, 16 days to work on that one.
I know.
Yeah.
Wow. Big game, ShoWare Center, December 15th, 7 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
It's kind of a weird, I mean, usually you guys start at 9.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like the MTV2 thing?
No, I think we're just trying to our market's so big now. The demographics are bigger now, so more people.
Worldwide.
I mean, we're getting kids going to the games. I mean, there's people that want to go to the games.
That's just it. I mean, I hear people all the time fidgeting about the whole thought of lingerie football. It's not even lingerie, for crying out loud. It's sports bras and sports shorts.
Yep. You'll see less on TV.
Sports shorts, that's funny. I like to say that, sports shorts. Can I put on my teeth and say that one?
Oh, gosh.
Sports shorts! Get them at your local store! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, man, y'all want to go out and get some corn on the cob? We just like, and tear that stuff right up. Yep, that's right, I reckon. Y'all going to be Seattle Mist fans for too long. Oh, that's a funny look for me. I should get up on a stage and start doing sit-down comedy. I'd be pretty good at it, I reckon. Yep. I think I'm going to start making me some moonshine. I've been watching that show way too much. Way too much. Have you guys ever watched Moonshiners?
No.
No, I have not.
Of course not, because why? Jessica's training 24/7, and Chris is just like coaching 24/7. I think he's coaching more than that, actually. Do you ever like have a thought that's not about, maybe we could run this play?
No, in fact, it's funny you say that. On the way up here, I created another play.
Nice.
There'll be another play in the playbook this weekend.
Revolution?
I might just go big low with it.
I like that.
Let's go big low.
All right.
Might be the first.
Got a play call in the playbook.
Might be the first one that we throw out there.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
Yeah.
You know, you shocked the crud out of a lot of people last year with your opening play for the season against Green Bay, against the Chill. You come out and you toss a halfback toss, deep, touchdown,
Why not?
and just like that. I mean, I think it got in their heads right away that, whoa, these guys are good.
Right. So now I hope that every team that plays us, the first play, they put the prevent defense in and
I like
jump back.
that.
And we
I
might
like
just do
that.
something different.
So, quarterback situation, okay? I get asked this every day. Angela Rippon? Yeah, Angela Rippon? She's quarterback, right? Angela Rippon, she's great. She's the best quarterback out there. Angela Rippon is no longer with Seattle Mist, correct?
That's correct.
We can put that at rest now. Angela Rippon does not play for the Seattle Mist. The quarterback is Laurel Creel. I like that chick. She's cool. She's the real deal.
She is
I
the
love
real
watching
deal.
her play. Love what she does. It seems like she's got great control of the team. The girls rally around her. Jess on defense. Jesus. What made you want to hit somebody?
That's a good question. I don't know. I grew up playing basketball, and I always had a lot of aggression in that sport. But
You can't hit people in basketball.
I know, and now when I try to go back and play, I want to hit people even more in basketball, and they get mad. So stop football.
Oh man, I mean, you're one of the most loving mothers I've ever known. Braden is like just the coolest kid, and very, very cordial. You've done a great job raising him. I'm sure you've never hit him.
No.
But who the heck did you practice on?
No one.
You never hit Heath?
No, I tried. He's too big, though.
Oh, come on now. He's just a little guy.
No, he's pretty thick.
I hope he's watching. What's up,
I know,
buddy?
he probably is.
I miss the dude. I mean, I haven't seen him in forever, so,
No,
you know.
he's working now.
So, your favorite play of all time? I mean, I got to know. I mean, I've seen you hit, besides the copper tone play, I mean, the copper tone play was the hit. I mean, that thing, didn't that video pretty much go viral on YouTube?
No, not that viral.
Are you serious? We'll have to make that thing spin around again.
There's a lot of those type of videos out there.
I suppose, but none quite as attractive as the backside of Jessica Hopkins. Now. Come on now. What's your favorite play?
That's a good question. Probably that Green Bay play, first play. That was pretty fun.
Man.
I like the trick plays.
Yeah, they're pretty fun.
Yeah.
So, favorite experience with the Mist? I mean, you guys have had some fun things to get to do. You've gotten to do a lot of stuff.
Yes. Pretty much any time we're all hanging out can be crazy.
Been there.
Yeah.
Done that.
Probably our Vegas trips are probably the most memorable.
Better than Australia, Mexico, Canada.
No, it's different.
Well, wait, here's something. I gotta know this. Okay. This woman, she's playing against the BC Angels here in a couple weeks. She plays for the BC Angels.
Played.
You know, you play for them.
Played, I'm done.
Well, what happens next year?
They're on their own.
Swear to God?
We're just there for one season.
Pinky promise?
Pinky promise.
Pinky promise.
Yep.
Y'all saw that.
All done.
Okay, that was a pinky promise. So, what's it going to be? I mean, you know their playbook.
Right.
How easy of the game is this going to be, Chris?
Nice. I like that. No, it's not going to be easy. They have some good athletes up there. They're strong.
They imported from the south side.
Only two players. Only two
Only
players.
two? It's Christine freaking Moore.
Oh, they're definitely two good players. There's no question.
Jessica freaking Hopkins.
But their mentorship.
Have you ever seen them play?
A couple times.
Oh, that's right.
Their mentorship, though, I mean, up there helped them, and I guarantee they gained a lot of confidence with the big win, the championship game. So they're going to have momentum coming in, and they're going to feel good, and they're going to be high. And I got some.
Wait a minute here. We've had some problems with the Seahawks lately, with a couple issues. Can you say that on TV?
I don't know.
We can say that.
I don't know. But they're gonna come in ready to play, and I've got some rookies that I definitely want to feature and highlight and get them some game experience before the season hits. So.
Who's one of the biggest rookies that have caught your eye this year?
Well, I've got 4 that I really like.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Sheree Hyatt is a standout rookie right now. Could be possibly, in the running for some awards league-wide.
What position?
She'll play some various positions, tight end, DB, safety, running back. She can play it. She's a hybrid. She can play everything.
Jackie of all trades?
Yeah, she's definitely there. And then Megan Hansen, she came up from LA. She actually made the LA Temptation team last year and then moved and relocated up here.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that dark hair from tryouts in like April?
Tall.
Yeah, tall.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's come a long way.
Wow.
She's learned a lot, and she's definitely a standout. And then Kristen Long from the Tri-Cities area. She's
about that long.
Yeah, she's good.
Strong.
She's strong.
Nice.
And then we have Melee Rich. So, those 4 are definitely going to make an impact on this team immediately.
It seems like we've had line troubles a couple times, blocking schemes and stuff. How are these? I mean, are they going to be an impact?
Well, a lot of that though is coming from the quarterback play.
Right.
So it's deceiving though, because a lot of the assignments aren't intended to be blocking assignments. It's just more of a quarterback read.
And your line, they can receive the ball.
Yes, that's correct.
I love that.
Yep.
I just love that.
Yeah, all eligible receivers. So very similar to like a flag football, but with pads on, and it's all out,
Nice.
war. So a lot of that stuff is on the quarterback, and with Laurel back there now. Nothing against Angela, she was just a rookie and was developing still, but Laurel definitely has that developmental skill. Laurel. Roll Tide.
I love the girl, and that is so hard to say.
Laurel.
In the background, y'all can see over Jessica's, kind of over Jessica's shoulder, but depends on what shot you're looking at. It's a video of Jess that just, totally sold me on the fact that this woman's a superstar athlete. I don't think I've seen guys do some of the stuff she does in the gym. This girl is phenomenal. She trains all the time, and you're seeing the little push-up thing you do with the elbows and the rotating.
What you can't see is that thing is vibrating. It's a
Serious?
vibration platform, yeah. We have some really cool equipment at my
Well,
gym.
explain it a little bit. You can see the video, and they're seeing the video, so explain.
I just tried to show a bunch of different things that I do for balance. This one's a resisted lateral jump just to work on agility. Just some different upper body moves that kind of work the whole core. And basic chest press. Just a lot of different strength stuff.
That's not no lightweight right there, Jessica.
It's like 40.
Oh, it's
40
just
pounds.
like 40.
Gotta be
Jesus.
strong.
Good God.
I was also training for a competition there, so I'm a little extra lean.
Are you still doing competitions?
Not right now, no.
All
They'll
right.
always be there.
Anything in the future?
Nothing on the calendar
Probably when
right
you're
now.
50.
Just football right now.
Probably
I'm
when
50.
you're 60.
Okay. We'll see.
I'll bet money. I'm going to bet you $20 right now that you do like some kind of a fitness competition when you're 50 years old because.
Quite possible.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll
I
win
win.
something.
Pay me later.
All right.
Just write me the check.
I think that's only like 5 years away.
That's funny. Right there.
She's getting up there.
Hey.
So the season doesn't start till April. Do we have dates?
Oh, yeah.
April 6th is our first home game.
Tickets on sale?
December 14th, the night before the game, December 15th. So if you go to the game on December 15th, I suggest you just go ahead and pick up a ticket for April 6th.
Because it's going to sell out. Y'all don't understand. These girls are in high demand now, and Guy. Coach Cap left us.
Well, it's going to be a fun game.
Okay. I don't know where the heck I was, but I just found this out I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
Are you not Facebook friends? It's all Las Vegas.
5,000 plus friends on Facebook. You know how hard
I'm
that
there
is?
too, and he's still in my newsfeed.
Well, that's me, though. I mean, I'm
That's true.
Facebooking more than the average bear.
Yeah.
Although not as much as lately. I've been tweeting more.
Yeah.
Twitter's like my new thing. I dig it because the players are all on there. I got followed the other day by Brian Bosworth and Spencer Haywood, former Seattle. Some people would say non-great as far as Boz goes. I say great because that dude's college career was phenomenal. And when he got picked by the Seahawks in the supplemental draft, people went completely nuts. Dude, we're going to have the Boz, man. That's so awesome. He's a class act. Great guy. I'm looking forward to when he comes to Seattle because he tweeted me the other day and he's like, big fella, I would love to go to a game and sit in the front row with you. It's just like, well, we don't sit, Brian. We stand. He's like, oh, yeah, I forgot. You know.
Bring him out to a missed game.
That's cool. Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. If he's in town anytime that you guys are playing, we'll get him there. Got a call from Roy Lewis today. Talked to Roy, and, you know, a lot of those guys that don't play for the Seahawks anymore, they call old Pete Carroll Pistol Pete. You know, he never thanked him, never called him back and said, hey, you know, we're going to come bring it back. Beno Wamanu's going through the same thing right now. It's just, as a coach, if you see somebody go, I mean, do you at least, you know, on the way out say, hey, thanks for your time, blah, 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 see you later?
Oh, absolutely. I still keep in contact with a lot of the girls that played in the first year, and you know, I wish them the best. As a coach, you always want the best for everybody.
Heck yeah.
You understand you're gonna cut ties, but I tell the girls when I first talk, my job is to have them call me coach 50 years from now, because I'm always going to be there for them for that kind of, whether they're playing or not, whether it's getting me an advantage for a teammate or a team member, this is irrelevant. You know, I want them to be around, and I want to be there for them.
Nice.
So it's kind of
I got that the other day. It was really cool. Got a little message on Facebook from the starting cornerback of the soon-to-be national champion Notre Dame Irish, Kavari Russell, number 6.
Nice.
He's starting cornerback as a freshman. And this kid, I've watched him grow up. He played for me when I was coaching at Inter Bay, and he's a stud. The kid is just one heck of a football player, and I instilled into him when he was young, do your schoolwork, trust your mom, and love people. And to this day, I mean, you know, calls me coach. What's up, coach? And it's such an honor. And I tweeted that out the other day, you know, such an honor to see Kavari playing, blah, blah, blah. Dude tweets me back, yeah, right, you invented the defense sign and you coached Kavari Russell, yeah, So I sent him a picture of the feed that we had on Facebook going back and forth, and he was just like, chin hit the floor.
Right.
Okay, my bad. So, you know, it's really cool to have you finally come on the set. You know, there's a lot of love for you out there. The Mist fans, the Misfits, we can't wait to see a championship. And it's going to happen. So, how are you feeling about the upcoming season?
Good, really good. I mean, our depth is a lot better this year than any year we've had, and you know, the girls have really worked hard. I mean, I got to credit to them, and you know, they've worked extremely hard to get where they're at, and they're starting to understand the game.
Nice.
There's no league, there's no minor league.
Jessica's finally starting to understand the game.
She is. She's still learning too. She's still learning. She's dangerous. I mean, you're going to see that. You could see it too. Her confidence in BC when she played for BC, the confidence level is just that much higher from playing for the 2 seasons in LFL plus all the All-Star games. That experience is really what catapults people and makes them that much better. You can train and do all the training and all the drills you want, but when you get in that game time experience, that makes a world of difference, and you really, the game starts to slow down for you. And when it slows down for you, and you're athletic and you're good and talented, you're deadly on the field. So, and that's why you see Jessica, Christine, their games have gone up another notch. So
nice, wow. Looking forward to the 15th, December 15th at the ShoWare Center. Get your heinies out there. It's not sold out yet, but I bet it will. There's a lot of fans out there that are going to start waking up. Oh shoot, the Mist play in a week. Whoa, we got to go.
Yep.
Don't miss it, please. Whatever you do, don't miss it. Chris Michaelson, head coach of the Seattle Mist. Miss Jessica Hopkins, superstar extraordinaire. Can't say it any other way. Sorry I didn't get up to Canada to watch you play, but I've been busy doing a sports show.
Yeah, that's okay.
Getting big-time guests, you know. Sean Kemp, Gary Payton a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
And finally get the head coach of the Mist in here. Yeah, baby!
Happy to be here.
On
Happy to be here.
Got DarylSDiamonds coming up, folks. We're going to play you a little song clip. Let these two go about their way and enjoy the rest of their day. We're going to play a little Seahawks Anthem for you. Let us know what you think, because this is the world premiere. You heard it here first on the Big Sports Lowdown. Check it out.
hometown team in the blue and green. Seattle. 12 man in the stands. Hawks on the sideline. Time to win. You know it gets loud when the clink crowd celebrates. So much sand on the ground shakes. Follow peace quick. Better not flinch or jump the gun. Creating false starts with number one.
Hopkins, 5-yard penalty.
Since the days of the kingdom, 12th man's been well known to make noise like a 747. Pump up the volume way past 11. These days we don't have a rule, but just as loud. Raise the flag, 12th man goes wild. Can't stop beast mode, and you best assume you're gonna get knocked out by the Legion of Boom.
Sideline, time to win.
I don't know about you. I really don't know about you, but I know about me. And I pretty much dig that thing. DarylSDiamonds in the house.
Hello.
What's up, buddy?
Well, not much, man. I'm glad to be here, hanging out
Seahawks
with Big Low.
Anthem.
Yeah.
You know, we got a thing called the National Anthem, and that's like the only song that I whistle that my cat comes to me to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So maybe I can like convert him
to the Seahawks Anthem.
Get him up on the Seahawks Anthem.
That's a good cat call there, I think.
Heck yeah. I mean,
or a hawk call,
you know,
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Every time I hear that little song, that little beat, I want to think,
oh yeah. Let's get you out to karaoke right now. Let's do it.
Oh man. That AC/DC Pulse just, you know, I mean.
Yeah, it gets it pumped up.
It sure does.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a song that people like.
Right.
Well, I should say people love.
People love, yeah.
And put the Hawks, the crowd in there. It's like the Hawk Gang. I mean, I compare the two because they're both things that I just love.
Right.
And,
yeah.
And you did a great job with Seahawks Anthem. When did you start working on that?
You know, actually, I came up with that beat. I mixed that together a few years ago. I've been actually had an original idea. I wanted to incorporate the old Go Seahawks, like the old days.
Oh yeah, when Bill the Beer Man would
right, yeah. But I couldn't get a good Go sample of a big crowd, and so I was just at a Hawks game. I recorded that Seahawks chant from the Green Bay night on my phone, and then just put it all together, and since then it's all history. You know, it's out there.
Do you ever go to Sounders games?
No, I haven't checked out a Sounders game yet. No.
Okay.
I need to.
Gonna have to go front row with Big Low next year because the Sounders, the ECS. I love their energy. I love what they do. Some of the things, you know, the chants that, you know.
Oh yeah.
Flipping. Some of that stuff I don't condone, but the ECS is the heart of the Sounders game.
Sure.
Great group. The people that organize everything, they're phenomenal. And when they get the whole crowd doing the Seattle,
all the chants and everything
Sounders,
together.
I mean, it is such an awesome sound. Pete Carroll comes to me a little better than a year ago. He's like, "Hey, big fella, you got to get that Sounders chant thing going at the Seahawks game." I was like, "Pete, Seattle Sounders would just not sound right at a Seahawks game."
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about get them to do the Seattle, then Seahawks. It's like, Pete, that's 66,000 people. Well, they get it going. Pete, come on, give me a dang break. But if they were to play the Seahawks Anthem, I think that crowd would follow
I think that it would be a very good cue for the crowd to go along with. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
You know, starting off the games, you know, kickoffs, after the game, celebrating a win. You know, it goes all around.
Oh yeah. Well, I got to share something really funny with you.
All right.
I'm no means racist in any way. This isn't a racial mean thing or nothing. But when I first heard the Seahawks anthem, I thought DarylSDiamonds was a black man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Final last words.
Just, I've never seen you. I just heard the song and was just like, wow.
Yeah, absolutely. No, somebody asked me, is that ludicrous? How'd you get ludicrous to rap on top? It's not ludicrous.
It is ludicrous though.
It is, kind of, yeah, a little bit.
You know, it's a pulse pounder. And just listening to it the first time when you sent me like a rough draft of it, I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. I really kind of like that. Then I thought, but something's lacking, and that was when I sent you the message saying you need to like pound up the Seahawks a little more.
Yeah, get it out there a little more.
And the second version, I was like, yeah, I like that. But this one, I think this one blows them both away.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you, because you did all the work.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
So, how long have you been doing music?
Oh, I've been doing music for quite a while. I mean, since I was a teenager. I played in a band for about 10 years out of high school.
Right.
Did the whole album, recorded 3 albums, toured. Took it to the point where we all kind of said, you know, we've put everything we can into it. It's not exactly getting where we want to, and so we're going to
Seems to be the story with a lot of bands.
Oh, it takes the right time and the right place for everything, you know, the right song, everything.
Exactly.
Wow.
So, you know, since then, just been doing, I got a little studio at my house now, getting it all put together so I can get dangerous and start making some tunes.
Awesome.
Right on.
So if somebody wants to download your song, is it downloadable?
Yeah, well, right now the original anthem is downloadable actually on Softy KJR website.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, we'll try and put a link up to it on our website.
And then as the remix as well, I have the remix, and I will be tweeting out links for that as well, and I'll get you the link too to put up there if you want to have that one too.
Yeah, I think we'd rather put up that new remix.
Cool.
That'd be great.
All right.
So Sir Zan, I'm pretty sure you can do it, but just got to check. Or Corinne and Zan, they're just like my Zen masters. I mean, I go to them whenever I need something done on the website, or they're pretty phenomenal. So
good to have.
So the Seahawks game last weekend, we haven't had a chance to talk about it yet.
It's a tough one.
Jeremy Stevens, we haven't had a chance to talk about it yet. There is no hope. You know, I feel bad for this guy, but at the same time, he's created his own road. And now he went back to Florida. So they charged him with violating his probation/parole. I don't know what it was, but the whole thing that he got into with this domestic violence thing up here. But
you know, that's the guy's had so many chances. So
yeah, he has.
Basically, it now becomes the question. It's a joke now.
Yeah, it really.
Literally.
And I feel bad for Hope because here she is, she's trying to make the USA women's team again.
Exactly.
Keep the ball rolling, so to speak.
Press.
Yeah, it's terrible for her. And
I gotta ask you.
Behind off.
I gotta ask you.
Ask away, pal.
What beats the Huskies? Jeremy Stevens and the Cougars.
You are terrible.
Well, Hope Solo is the Husky, and you know. So hey.
Oh,
we got that one out.
That was all right. That was all right. So on the Seahawks tip, here we go. Richard Sherman and Brandon Browner.
What's happening there?
We tried to get them as guests today, but unfortunately, well, probably fortunately, they're kind of tied up right now. I think loose lips sink ships.
Pretty much.
And the media has really been running them through the muck, and that's the part that frustrates me about our media. Big Low, your show, isn't that media? No. My show is more variety show. We don't bring the negative to the table. We talk about things that are issues. I mean, like the whole Jeremy Stevens thing. I love the guy. He is the only Seahawks player to ever catch a touchdown pass for the Seahawks.
Super Bowl.
In a Super Bowl.
Exactly.
My case, my point.
Well, D-Jack caught one. He just got called for.
Officially, though, on the record book, it's always going to say Jeremy Stevens.
And Roy Lewis, my favorite trio ever of the Seahawks. But we go to Miami.
Tough trip.
Huskies go to Pullman. Huskies couged it. Seahawks go to Miami. They couged it. Our defense, our top-rated defense that was doing so friggin' good.
Yeah.
I want to know what's going on. It's a tough day when you can't stop.
Some of the schemes.
Ryan Tannehill?
Some of the schemes.
Ryan Tannehill?
There was a point late in that game where it was like you knew they were going to throw because they had to stop the clock. Yeah. I mean, they had to throw toward the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
They had, I think it was Thomas, was about 15 yards off the ball, off the line of scrimmage. Basically ran a curl route right to the sideline, boom, hit it, stops the clock with about enough time to kick a field goal, game over.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, why are you not seeing these little matchups that you could, you know they're going to be throwing toward the sideline on that play. Play
What
man.
was Brandon
Play
Mebane?
man.
Brandon Mebane has been a run-stuffing machine, and in the last few weeks, it just seems like the way the defensive schemes are working, they're not working.
Not working.
You know, we were bull rushing dudes up the middle, and
they're not getting a pass rush.
Bruce Irvin off the
They're not
corner.
getting a pass rush. They're not getting a pass rush.
Where did it go? We had 8 sacks against Green Bay in the first half.
Exactly. Unbelievable that the fact that they have just
The
fallen
one thing
off
from that
fast.
game that really, really, really chaps my backside, though, is the fact that Earl Thomas was in the air, mid-air, when he's lunging at Tannehill, and Tannehill goes quick throw.
I hated the call.
The only reason they called that is because the helmet came off. I guarantee it.
Letter of the law, they're going to call that. Letter of the law, I hate the call. The fine is BS. The fine they're giving him is BS.
Ridiculous.
But the call at the time was letter of the law. The refs are going to call that every single time we've actually won a game that way.
I'm getting so tired of Roger Goodell football. It's Roger Goodell rules.
It's
not becoming. Good. They've said it for years, the no-fun league, and that's what it's becoming. I mean, it makes the game non-enjoyable to watch. It's like the dang flopping that goes on in soccer. The Sounders got so screwed by the referees this year. I mean, there's 2 refs in
and everybody wanted these refs back. Everybody was thrilled when they came back because they were so much worse than the. I mean, they're so much better. Excuse me. But they are so much worse if you look at it like that. Seriously,
still going to get those calls.
They're making a lot of calls that the replacement refs actually got right.
I want to be a replacement ref.
Well, hey.
I used to want to be a Beanie Baby, but I don't anymore, man. I don't know.
Good call.
Anyhow, Seahawks Anthem. You can download it on Softy's page on KJR. Is that KJRAM.com?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, God, KJR Radio. I believe it's KJRradio.com.
Okay. Yeah. But anyhow, just Google the Seahawks Anthem. I'm sure it'll come up eventually. If it doesn't, get a hold of me.
Or
we'll put a link to it on BigSportsLowdown.com. But it's thank yous time. And I got a list. Man. This is insane. I want to thank all my sponsors for Santa's Biggest Helper. If you'd like information on how to get raffle tickets, some pretty cool tickets, pretty cool stuff to win in that, or envelopes, I'll be at Buffalo Wild Wings on Sunday in Linwood from probably about 9 o'clock till about 1 o'clock at the end of the Seahawks game. I'm going to be up there, going to be raising money for the charity. And so come on up, join us for the football fun because Seahawks are going to upset Chicago.
Yes.
So I got to say thank you to Bleachers Pub in Greenwood. Shane Topol and the gang out there are tremendous. Coldest beer in town if you drink beer. I don't, sorry. Christian and Noah at Jacknut Apparel. Rick Burgess, my sign guy at Coastline Signs. Those guys are out there in Aberdeen. If you're ever out by the coast, go check out their places. Great stuff. We got Charlie and Alex at ShockingGoat.com. Coolest watches you'll ever own. Better than mine even. Shocking Goat, because a pea and camel is just not that attractive.
No.
Ty at Homer's Apparel, Jeremy Bryan at Rain City Catering, Geeks Riot Apparel, Rod, Scotty, Cody, and Chantel at Dermafex Tattoo. Rod, thanks for the donations for the Santa's Biggest Helper Drive. Zan and Corinne in the control room, I love you guys. Without you, there's no Big Low Show. My sidekick, Mark Miller, DarylSDiamonds, Coach Chris, Jessica Hopkins. This is Big Low, and I'm reminding you, and you, what? To have a sports fantastic Christmas time. I love it. See you guys next Thursday. Got some cool stuff.
The building.